everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Adriana. If you guys are new here, please like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you guys can be able to see every time I post a new video. Let's get into it. So I washed this yesterday and put OxiClean, all the spray, all the everything, and it did not come off. I want to verify again. This is paint. It's our acrylic paint. So if you guys have any tips on how to get it out, it'd be greatly appreciated because it's not budging. Anyways, though, yes, I put this on today again because I went and did pickleball again today. So usually after pickleball days, I put this on and I just wear something comfy all day, and this is my comfy. So I went to pickleball again this morning. So I figured I would do a get ready with me, which I know I do get ready with me like every single day, at least it feels like it, or any post that I make is a get ready with me, but that's what my main content is about. So I can't really, well, I mean I could, but I choose not to. I don't venture off from it. I stick with it, okay? Also, if y'all saw the video that I posted, which I did, and y'all saw it, I'm gonna do it again. And I know you guys are like, what? And I'm like, yeah, because I took my nose with me. Ow, that hurt. Anyways, yeah. Because I didn't like how it turned out. And you know what? That's okay. That's okay that I didn't like something about my video and how it turned out. So whether y'all see it for like the billionth time, it doesn't bother me, because if you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. But if you do, well, there's going to be a new one posted. So, yeah, I'm not getting ready for that because I honestly just wanted to get ready because I want to feel ready. And I was like, you know what, in the process, I'm also going to just, like, make a new one. So I like how my hair was. I feel like my hair looked like I tried to get my hair like that, which, I mean, in my defense, I did. But I want it to look more natural in a way, which is basically just my messy bun, but I am just going to have it more poofed up like I usually would. But in this video, we are not going to sit here and we're not going to yap about that, actually. I know, very crazy. We're actually going to yap about what's going on in my life, like new updates, which aren't much, so don't expect much. But there are some new updates, and just get you guys back caught up on my life because, yeah, because honestly, I feel like I kind of ventured away from YouTube, and honestly, I'm gonna not lie to you guys, I didn't move on to TikTok, okay, because I knew there's a couple people on one of my live streams one time, not necessarily on one of my videos, but on my live streams they were saying don't go to TikTok because basically nobody follows me on TikTok. And I would like to mention my TikTok account, my Instagram account, everything like that is all on my YouTube. If you go in my profile, I have my accounts mentioned on there, so you guys can be able to go and follow those too. And I just dropped that. That's great. Alright, so anyways, I did not wipe off my makeup from yesterday, so it kind of came off, and then my mascara is still on. See? So I unfortunately am going to be wiping that off. Alright, anyways, let's get into the whole point of it. So, before I get into it, because I figure I wanted y'all to know I wasn't lying about me being such a fan of ColourPop's lip liners. This is not a sponsor, not promoted. I wish it was, but it isn't. So, I have all their colors except for one, because they just, it just got released in my store. So, but I have all four. This one doesn't work for me, but these three do, and they're my favorite. Now let's get into it. So let's start off. I started school. I started August 11th, and it is now September 14th. No, it's September 7th. Whoops, wrong date. It's September 7th as of right now. So, been in there for a little while. I do go to school full-time, which I feel like maybe a couple of you guys be like, yeah, no crap. Like, thanks so much, smarts. Well, the reason why I say that is because I technically did used to do homeschool, so I kind of would just do school on whatever day I wanted to do school. And also, I feel like nowadays a lot of people, like a lot of kids, aren't doing school full time. I don't really know how you do that, but I do know a couple people. Well, I don't know them personally, but like I know a couple people who have decided to do that. Of course, you crossed it over now. Anyways though, so yeah. Also, what I was just saying is basically I added glue on top of all my nails, like right at the base, so that way they would stick and they would last longer and school wouldn't knock them off, and it like crusted up a little bit, which it didn't originally, and now it did. Also, my nails are already growing out, which is absolutely insane because I bite my nails, so I don't see how fast they actually grow. So when I get them done and I actually am able to see, I'm always amazed. So I did try to do a little bit of skin prep, only because, once again, I haven't done anything to my face, so I kind of need to fix it up. So yeah, I've been doing school full-time, and I honestly forgot how school is. Like, obviously, I went to school for, like, 7 years of my life. So, it's not like I didn't know what school was or, you know, didn't know how school was gonna go. I kind of just like didn't expect it to go how it's going. But with that being said though, doing social media, I don't get to post as much, which really does suck because it's like, I don't know, I feel bad that I'm not posting as much, but I do have to do school, and on top of it, with the career path that I wanted to be able to do, it's just like, it's a whole thing. So there's that. And also, like, the school said that they don't have a lot of homework. That's kind of a lie. They don't necessarily have like a lot of homework, but there's definitely homework and a lot more than I thought, which I'm used to having. Wow, that went directly in my eyes. I'm used to having schools that have a lot of homework, so like right now it compares to literally nothing. Like, this is easy work type thing. But it's definitely like, I thought we weren't gonna have any. So that sucks. But yeah. Also, I also just feel like by the way, like the whole posting thing, it's like I want to be able to post, obviously, but like posting is the hard part because either I don't have anything to post about, I don't have anything to get ready for because, like, honestly, I haven't lately. Like, it's like go to school, come home, do homework, eat dinner, go to bed. And my mom does work, but like she's been having some great shifts lately, like her schedule type shifts. So it's working out all in my favor, but it's just like I never have time for anything. At least that's how it feels. So I don't know. So just don't ask because I honestly wouldn't be able to even answer you, which is the sad part. I can't even answer you about my own life. Like, anyways though, I haven't went into the animal shelter that I work at either, which honestly has bothered me tremendously because I absolutely love that place with like my whole heart. But I haven't been able to go because I don't have any time with me going to school, and there's like a couple things I'm just avoiding there. And those things are on Saturday, and that's my only day that I'd be able to go, but I also have pickleball, and it's just like, that's how it literally feels. It literally just feels like that. So I don't know what to do, and that's the sad part because it's like, it's my own life, and I'm just like more confused than someone who like doesn't even know anything about me could probably like know me better than I do right now. Like, I'm so confused with everything, but that's just how it's going, which once again, like I said, it does really upset me and it does bother me. So I'm trying to figure out like whole day plans that I can be able to do to try to be able to go there still. A lot. It really is a lot. I'm about to be bronze, so I'm gonna use my Charlotte Tilbury, which I have not used. Alright, so I'm going with my Winky Lux contour. So anyways, are actually supposed to be like a bronzer. Anyways though, I've also had like a terrible headache all day, and yesterday during pickleball I got knocked in the head with the ball, which let me go and tell you all that story because real quick, because wow. Basically the ball went over my head, and it was like a high one, but it was still been in like the square, so I was supposed to go and hit it, Well, I missed it, and then I turned around to go and hit it because I knew that it hadn't bounced twice, and it wasn't even like fingertip. Like, I literally could have put my paddle not even completely out and flipped it over, and it would have been like perfect, great, fantastic. All of a sudden, my partner, which I played like with like my grandfather's like friends type thing, but like obviously not everybody's friends. But anyways, though, so like that's how I was playing. It wasn't like I had like other people my age playing. It was literally like older people playing with me. And so basically though, I turn around to go and hit the ball, and my partner ends up on my side behind me because he knew that I like wasn't gonna hit it, even though I technically was, but he didn't think of that, I guess. I don't know. And basically he literally sat there, and once again, I could literally put my fingertip out and I would have ended up touching him. Like, he was that close to me, and he literally hit it, and there was no way of it even going over me. But I ducked down. I literally went like a full squat, which I don't squat. I hate squats. So went like a full squat, and oh my gosh, I fell down so quick. And on top of it, it went black. So like, I don't know if I blacked out. I don't know if I passed out. I don't know what I did. But all of a sudden, I feel like it was so quick. Nobody was like, oh my gosh, she passed out. So I was like, did I? Like, I don't know. All I know is it went black for like a little bit. But obviously for like you, whenever you like black out, you don't notice you black out. Like, you don't realize how long you've been blacked out. So I was like, did I or did I not? I don't know, but I was a little disoriented after that. So my head has been pounding since that. And y'all, I just want to be able to like tell y'all, if some of you guys are like, oh, it's not even that bad. Y'all, the one person was like, girl, or when girl, it wasn't a girl, it was a guy, but it was like, oh my god, you just gave her a concussion. That's how hard he hit me. It was like, wait a minute, do I have a concussion? Like, ow, crap, that hurt. Because that's how bad and how painful it was. Terrible, terrible, terrible. But I did end up finishing the game, which may have not been smart, but I'm alive as of right now. So hopefully I make it. I'm just kidding, I should. I think I'm fine. Anyways though, and yeah, I made it through the game, finished that game, won the game. It was great. So yeah, my head has been pounding ever since, and I had a knot yesterday on my head, and on top of that, I also had a bruise on my head, which isn't as like noticeable as I thought it would be. I did put ice on like right after, so I think that really saved me there. But anyways, so as of right now, I do have only 10 pets, and that's probably how it's gonna stay. It's only gonna go down in numbers. Actually, that's not terrible. But it's unfortunately true. We are not getting any more, or at least as planned. But technically none of my animals were planned to ever be bought. So, but as of right now, there is no more animals in the future until all of them are gone, which will be when I'm 20. So I'll be already out of the house. But yeah, at least I hope I would be. Jeez. 20 something. I don't even know how old necessarily, but like 20, in my 20s, if that's a better word, in my 20s. So yeah, that's how that is. I feel like there's not too much to update about, but like once again, I feel like there does need to be a couple updates. So yeah, tomorrow's Monday, and I'm actually like really excited to go. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all, I have not been excited to go to school. I don't know. I feel like it's because nothing's really happened. It's like too crazy, or nothing's like too wild or out of the ordinary. It's like you wake up, you go to school, oh my god, hey everybody, and then it's like, okay, you're at school. And it's not like an, oh my god, hey everybody. It's like, oh hey everybody, you guys are all here? Okay, yay, that's great for me. So it's been like that, where it's just like, oh. And so I don't know, now I don't know, well actually I do know, but I am like so excited for school. It's not even funny. First of all, because I got new nails, and nobody's seen me with nails yet, and I absolutely love this set that literally says we bite. It's bite me, but, and so yeah, I'm like so excited over this nail set. I'm so excited for everybody to be able to see, even though nobody will probably care. I don't care. It's the fact that I have them done and I love them, and I'm really excited to be able to show people. especially my friend. So that's that. And then there's once again like the whole drama, which I didn't talk about. Nobody's asking me questions, so like, what do you want me to answer? Nothing exactly. But there, I don't know. I feel like there's just, I'm trying to explain to my greatest detail without really exposing too much, just because I don't like to put my life like blasted on the internet. Like obviously I do post on Instagram, so there's a lot of pictures of me on there. And post pictures of me, my mom, me, my dog, me, my cats, like anything like that. Or like the one time that we were in Disney over summer. So obviously I do post about my life. But I don't know, I feel like I'm not how like a lot of people post, which is very excessive about everything and tell everybody everything about anything, which I'm trying to get better, not with that necessarily, but with learning how to explain without going into so much detail that's why I didn't want to explain. So trying to be able to figure out my perfect balance between that, and I know that probably doesn't make too much sense, but in the short form of saying it, I'm basically trying to be able to explain to you guys, but I don't want all of it out, so I don't know how to explain it, and I'm probably going to just explain it a little bit today. I'm giving you guys a little bit every day, so you guys know to work with it. So basically drama has been definitely going on at school, and I got put in the drama. And I don't know how I did. I don't know why me. I mostly think it's just because I'm new that's why it's me, because like a lot of these kids have went to school for like with each other for years after years, which is how I used to be at my old school. So like I don't know. I feel like that drama just kind of got carried to me because I'm the one that's new. Actually, I can't even do that. I am new. Like but I'm the one that's new, so I feel like a lot of people don't know me yet and kind of take advantage that they don't know me. And so they're trying to get me to be like the dumb one in the whole situation. And I'm just not falling for it. But the problem is I don't know if it's even a joke. So basically, one thing about me is I have trust issues so bad for I don't know what reason. I don't know why I'm like that. But my trust is just like right down the drain. And honestly, it's been like that for a couple years now. So, for like a couple years now. And that doesn't really help necessarily going back to school, because it's like I have no trust with anybody, mostly because I don't know any of these people, and it takes me forever to trust people. So you put two and two together, like it just sets me up for like wait, is he actually being for real? Is he not being for real? Is she being for real? Is this actually happening? It's not. No, yeah, okay. So it's just more like I don't believe anybody, which once again is a pain in my butt, because it's like there's a couple people who I want to believe, but it's just like I don't know you that well. Like I know you to a point, like we're kind of friends, but can I trust it? And that's my biggest problem, actually. Don't want to break you. Actually, is kind of just like trust. Trust and a little bit of pixie dust. Wow, I look so pale. So yeah, that's that. I mean, so trying to be able to find that balance of like not letting my guard down, because I don't want to make a complete idiot out of myself, but letting it down to the extent where I don't look like an idiot, but could honestly still believe it, and nobody know that I was kind of an idiot. So I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, because personally, it's either I make myself not look like an idiot, or I make myself look like an idiot. There's really no in between of that. So that's when my problem all sets in, because it's like, ooh, okay, so either it goes terribly wrong or it goes terribly good, and I just don't make an idiot of myself, or I make an idiot of myself. Which preferably, I mean, I don't want to make an idiot out of myself. I mean, that's just preferred. But at the same time, I don't want to not and think it's all a joke, think everything's all so funny, and you know, kind of just be like, yeah, right, you're joking, and not want to believe anybody, and then it just doesn't work out to my benefit. So Thank God though I have therapy this week. Alright, also, I do have a therapist. I won't be able to address this to basically all y'all. I have therapy, okay? I go to therapy. Okay, you know what? That don't look too bad, especially like on camera. Alright, so I go to therapy, which, like, I'm totally fine with admitting. I feel like therapy is great for everybody, and anybody who needs it, wants it, thinks about trying it, maybe want to see how therapy goes, how therapy might work for them. Therapy is not for everybody, so if you go and you obviously don't like your first session, well, I don't know what to tell you, because that's just you. Like, you don't want to go, you don't like it, whatever the case may be. I will say, though, unlike my case, okay, it usually does take, like, a good while to find a therapist that you really, like, bond with and that you actually like. So if you get, like, one that you just don't like, don't be discouraged to stop, like, looking for therapy, because you went for a reason, okay? And not necessarily because it might be a bad reason. Like, for my situation, it's not anything bad, it's not anything terrible, but it's because I have anxiety to the limit. Like, literally, I have the worst anxiety ever. It's not even funny. Anyways, though, and besides my mom talking to, I want someone to be able to talk to. That sounds like I'm, like, desperate. No, but like, I want somebody to talk to about just whatever's going on at school, whatever's going on, and anything. You know, I already talked to my mom about it. I need help trying to figure out what I want to do, how to let down my guard, how to not be so stressed over certain things. So, like, there's different things for everybody, why everybody's going to therapy, and why you might not be going to therapy. So it all just depends on what's for you. But I will say, though, I got genuinely so lucky, and I am so lucky to have the therapist that I do have, that within the first session, I knew that was going to be my therapist. Once again, this does not happen with everybody, unfortunately, but some people, it takes multiple different sessions with multiple different therapists to be able to figure out what therapist is your best decision, and which one makes you feel comforted, which one makes you feel like you're honestly just, like, at home, like talking with a friend type thing. And I was able to find one the first day I went in. It was like, yes, this is who I've been looking for. I mean, she is so down to earth. And also on top of it, like, the first session, she's like, put your feet up on the table, like, put your feet up on the couch, lay down on the couch, because they have, like, a couch, which is so nice. Once again, like, I love that, because not all the time it's comfortable sitting on, like, just a straight up back chair. Why is some certain spots red? But yeah, honestly, though, like, once again, I do love therapy. I like going to therapy, and honestly, it's helped me a lot. So therapy's not necessarily a bad thing. I know a lot of people, when they hear therapy, and even me, when I first heard therapy, I was like, Mom, like, I don't know, I don't want to go to therapy because, like, I don't know, I feel like it makes me feel like there's, like, something wrong with me, I'm not normal. And once again, I'm not trying to say, like, it's not normal to go to therapy, but at my age is what I was looking at mostly, with me being 13, 18 on YouTube. I just didn't think that I would fit in, and necessarily, like, I don't have a whole group type thing, but it's literally just me and my therapist. But if kids at school found out I had therapy, they would think something's wrong with me, they think I'm messed up. Like, I literally had everything running through my head. And actually, that brings me to, nobody knows I go to therapy. Nobody knows. So technically, I haven't really opened up about that. But yeah, I do go to therapy. But I don't know, I feel like maybe kids would think I was just, like, some messed up person and then wouldn't want to talk to me because, like, I'm messed up in the head, which is not the case. But it's the fear of that, and fear of what people are gonna think, and so that's just that. I'm working on getting better on that, because I honestly don't know why, just because. Anyways, though, so if you think you need therapy, or even want to just try therapy, go try it. Honestly, it might feel great and you might love it, or you might sit there and go, you know what, therapy's not for me. It is what it is. So yeah, hopefully that helps, because honestly, I didn't know. I was like, you know what, I'll go to therapy, like, I need it. But sometimes it takes longer. It's okay. It's okay. So anyways, now you moved on from that. Back to, like, my whole situation, though. So basically, though, rumors went around, and It's not like a bad rumor per se. Like, I don't know. It depends on how you look at it. I look at it 50-50 mixed emotions. But yeah, so it's not bad. So it's not like anything terrible where it's like, oh my god, I can't believe this rumor went around. It's not true. Oh my god, what am I gonna do? I have nothing to do. Great, I need to leave this school because it's such a terrible rumor. Nothing like that. Knock on wood, knock on the wood. Because thank God it's not like that. If it was like that, I'd probably be in tears because what the heck? And I can only imagine how bad that would be because I can't even think of anything that could be that bad. So I don't even want to know. But it was kind of just, it's a rumor and I don't like the rumor necessarily, but I'm not denying the rumor. And also, I do want to be able to make it clear, I am going to put it out there, and I'm just going to expose myself here. It's because, like, I like somebody at the school, and basically, nobody knows that. But, I guess, word went around from the person that I was, like, talking about, and not in, like, a bad way, but, like, the person that I liked. And so, a rumor went around from them, and now it's all going back to me, and I had no clue what was going around. So, I don't know, imagine me literally having a rumor going on about me, and this entire time I had no clue until, like, literally Friday, like, last Friday, and then I was like, what? Who? And I literally was like, when did this all happen? Like, because I wasn't there, I never, like, anything, like, so, yeah. And also, I decided I was going to make it a joke, which also brings me on to the whole trust issue type thing, because it's like, I take everything kind of as a joke when I choose not to believe it. So I put it into a joke, and I'm just like, oh, ha, it's just a joke, they're trying to mess with me, alright? And that's what always leads me into, like, the whole thing of, like, no, why did I think it was a joke? It wasn't a joke, great, this is fantastic for me. And I get, like, so upset with myself, but it's also, like, you kind of did it to yourself, girl, like. But, to lead y'all into the joke, because I did post a video about it, and I love my whole joke, okay, I really do. And just like I talked to my grandma, and, like, now it's kind of like a joke between us, and it's like a joke with my mom and everything like that. Basically, I've been telling my grandma, which is true once again, I want to make this clear to everybody, is basically like, I have a boyfriend I never knew about. Yeah, I find it funny. I really do, and I find it entertaining, not gonna lie. So, you know what, you're all in the joke with me, so. If y'all ever sit there and go, and I sit there and I'm like, yeah, you know, my boyfriend I never knew about. Just kind of, I don't know, put two and two together. Try putting it together. And whatever you come up with, unfortunately, that's just what you're gonna have to think, because we ain't talking about no more about that. But yeah, it's basically just a joke now. But at school it isn't, so yay for me. But I don't know. I find it funny. I find it upsetting because it's like, who was gonna tell me? Nobody? Or was like I all alone on this? Like, so I don't know. We're gonna go down that rabbit hole. And I told my mom, because I told my mom the first day, I was like, yeah, they are so full of themselves if they think I'm gonna try to play along with all this, and like, yeah. I kind of decided to play along with it. Okay, and once again, for a reason why is because if I'm gonna make myself look like an idiot, you're gonna look like an idiot too. Like, no, you're not out to bring me down alone. Not happening, honey. Like, and so I decided I was gonna play into it because I don't know if the rumor's true. Like, not true. I know it's true. Like, I don't know if they're actually trying to be funny or if this is just their way of, I don't know, getting me a boyfriend. And it's kind of an annoying way because I would love to be able to do that on my own. But I also don't know if they're just messing with me and then it's gonna be like a whole laugh in the face type situation. Yeah. As of right now, I don't think it is. I think it's actually like them being so for real. And that's what kind of scares me. But with them, like, with it seeming so, like, for real, like, I just want to know the answer of it. So I decided I'm going to play into it. And I'm just going to go along with it and see where this takes me. Which might be good, might not be, might be funny, might be annoying, might be everything in between. But yeah, that's what I decided to do. And nobody's gonna change my mind. I don't care. Any comments that I get, any question that I get, any, well, what about this? Well, what about that? I do not care. And I'm so sorry about that. That came off like really, really rude. But no, the reason why I don't care is because I decided on my own that I'm going to do that. And it wasn't like my mom saying, oh, well, Adriana, maybe it's real. Like, it wasn't anything that she played a part in. It wasn't anything my grandma played a part in. It was literally just me thinking for myself about me and seeing how it plays out. So my therapist is so proud of me. Anyways, though. So I'm letting it just all run its whole course. I'm going to see where that takes me. So that should be fun. And there won't really be too many updates about it. I know I'm leaving on like such a cliffhanger, but there might be like 1 or 2 updates in between. But there won't be no like, well, guess what this did and this did and that did and oh my god about that. It'll either be, yeah, I should have not sat here and went along with all this, or it'll be, I'm so glad I went along with this. So yeah, fun times, am I right? Like, also though, I decided, and I'm gonna give you guys a reason just in case, you know, you guys relate to the parts that I explained. I'm in 8th grade, about to go into 9th next year. Obviously I'm going to 9th next year, like Jesus. Anyways though, is if you guys are kinda, which I know nobody's gonna be in like the exact position that I'm in, but like if you guys are in like the same whole, you know, everything that's going on type, or if you relate to it in any way, I'm gonna give you guys a quick reason of like why I'm playing along with it, just so maybe it kind of gives you an idea of, well, maybe I shouldn't, maybe I don't, whatever. So basically I'm decided to play along with it because I wanted my 8th year and last year in middle school to be interesting, to be fun, to be something that I wasn't able to experience obviously in 7th because I was homeschooled, and in 6th because it was just like a train wreck of a year. So, and with me going into high school, I know that I want to take college courses in high school, so that way by the time I get into college I already have my associate's degree. So I want my 8th grade year to be as fun as I can possibly have it be, which I don't know how fun that really is, but that's what I want. And just like I told my mom that, and she already knows that that's basically like my plan. Is obviously I want to be able to pass my classes, obviously I want to stick with my good grades, but I do want to be able to have some fun in this year, because I know when I get into high school, not necessarily will the fun go right down the drain, but it won't be there as much because I am going to be studying to the max, because I am determined to have an associate's degree by the time I am done with high school. So by the time I get into college, I can go for the next degree, which honestly I keep on forgetting, so sorry. But that's what I want. And when I want something, I get what I want. Okay, especially when it comes to like education. Yeah, I get it, I want it, yeah, done. No more needs to be said. So I figured I would take this year to kind of just chill, relax, have some fun, and not play along with this, but we're adding that to the bucket list. So, and plus it's something that I can be able to talk about later on in the future if it goes wrong or if it goes right. So anyways guys, with that being said, that is it. I'm switching my shirt, do my video all over again, and yeah, bye.